tribulation begins. Are you prepared?
And on his heads a blasphemous name. Now the beast which I saw was like a leopard. His feet were like the feet of a bear, and his mouth like the mouth of a lion. The dragon gave him his power, his throne, and great authority. And I saw one of his heads as if it had been mortally wounded, and his deadly wound was healed. And all the world marveled and followed the beast. So they worshipped the dragon who gave authority to the beast, and they worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like the beast? Who is able to make war with him? And he was given a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and he was given authority to continue for 42 months. If anyone has an ear, let him hear.
The flu has reached epidemic levels in the U.S. this season, according to the Centers for Disease Control. Statistics released this week show that the influenza virus outbreak reached the epidemic threshold during the week ending December 20th.
Chris Chris Jones grew up along Turkey Creek.
You can get out and be in old Florida, natural Florida, the way it was hundreds of years ago before people were here.
But look at it now. Catfish have been dying for weeks. People have reported dead animals, including an alligator and some raccoons and turtles.
Something strange is happening in Seattle's waters. Laura James was one of the first to notice. She alerted scientists when starfish began washing up on the shores near her home.
And I thought, you know what? This is getting a little too close for comfort. I need to go see what's going on, and I need to document it.
As a diver and underwater videographer, James was equipped to do something. She decided to take her camera to a spot popular among both divers and starfish. These pilings are usually covered with a rainbow of starfish. On a recent dive, James discovered a scene from a horror film.
There were bodies everywhere, and they were just like these splats. To me, it always looked like someone had taken a laser gun and just zapped them, and they just vaporized.
South Australia hasn't seen fierce flames and frightening conditions like these since 1983's fatal and destructive Ash Wednesday. An out-of-control bushfire which began overnight in Sansom Flat has been declared a major emergency.
What's unusual about this setup, Adnan, is that the release of such intensely cold air out of the interior of the Arctic. Now, what's happened globally, in actual fact, is that we've had this cold air locked in place across the Arctic so far this winter.
It's ice. You can go skating. Huh? Literally, you can go skating. Area.
(1918). A viral disease known as the Spanish flu is spreading around the globe like wildfire, decimating every country it touches. The virus kills an estimated 30 million people in less than 6 months. And 100 years on, its deadly descendants are now one of the biggest threats we face.
With only a few feet between them, Harrison Toure shouts to his sick mother.
She is my mother.
She can hardly walk.
Okay.
A small tarp is all that separates him from the deathly infectious Ebola isolation ward, here at the Kenema State Hospital in southeastern Sierra Leone.
She's my elder sister.
His mother and sister are patients inside, and last week, he was one too.
I'm a lucky man to free from this Ebola.